Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Dragon's Lair. I'm Todd Clayton. Um, this is not an unboxing or a review. I'm just actually going to be talking about what's been happening with nerdblock and why you haven't seen any nerdblock videos lately. Back in December, I emailed nerdblock, and we were having a good repertoire, and then all of a sudden it stopped, and then they said they weren't shipping me the Nerd Block Classic or the Horror Block for December or for January. And I haven't heard back from them since then, and I've emailed them a couple of times. Um, so I have no idea what's going on. I just wanted to get the thing out there to you guys, so you know why there hasn't been a Nerd Block or a Horror Block for a couple of months now. Um, but I have been subscribed. I've been a member of the Nerd Block family for a little over a year now. Um, I've I've done I think I've done every block, but I kept the only two that I actually liked, which was the Nerd Block Classic and the Horror Block. And I've had a couple of problems with them, with the November one coming broken, which you guys saw that video, and then them taking forever to get the replacement, and it even took them forever to respond to those emails too. And then I think one of the other um, nerd blocks sent me the wrong size T-shirt, and it took me forever to get a response back to them and a replacement T-shirt with that too. But I just wanted to keep you guys in the loop. Sorry, hold on a second. I just wanted to keep you guys in the loop, and hopefully that if the Nerdblock Corporation sees this, they might reply back to me. Um, their customer service within the last 2 months has not been great, and I understand why some of the people on YouTube that have dealt with Nerdblock in the past has stopped dealing with Nerdblock, because after a while they just get grumpy or downright mean at times. I am going to give them one more chance. I'm going to email them again today and see what happens after that. And then after that, I don't know. I might. There's a couple of other horror subscription boxes out there that I might try. I'm a huge horror fan. I grew up watching Friday the 13th and Nightmare, or yeah, that is Nightmare. Yeah, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Chucky, the Halloween movies. Um, my parents didn't see a problem with me as a young kid watching them because they knew they were fake, and they explained to me that this is all fake and staged and not real. So I grew up loving horror movies and stuff, and especially slasher films, which I grew up watching. Um, so I mean, heck, I was 6 or 7 when I met the cast of Rocky Horror Picture Show. So I've technically never been a Rocky virgin. I was a toddler when I went to go see him. My mom took me. My mom was a huge fan of Rocky. So I mean, and I don't think it has not warped me in any sense. I love horror. I love doing stuff. I don't hide in a dark room, sacrificing babies to whatever gods out there. Um, I have a normal life. So, but on to that. Um, but yeah, my horror blocks. I kept the horror block because I love horror, and they've always had cool stuff in them and things. And Nerd Block Classic because it's the original Nerd Block. So I figured, okay, I'll do that. I don't subscribe. I only did the comic block once to see what it was like because I have a comic shop that I go to on a monthly basis and pick up my comics. I only subscribe to like 4 comics. So I mean, I don't see the purpose of wasting my money on a now people can actually see the blocks. There we go. But I don't see the purpose of doing the comic block if most likely they're never going to be the comics that I read myself. I do collect other comics, but on a rare occasion, I have maybe about 6 of the long white comic boxes that have all the comics in them and stuff. But as you can see, there's my horror block, there's my nerd block, there's my sci-fi block. I am a huge sci-fi fan, but since I subscribe to many of the other subscription boxes, I don't see a purpose of doing the sci-fi block alone when I get sci-fi stuff in all the other ones too. So, and then the arcade block, which is called the Gamers block now. I've done a couple of them. And stuff. But Nerd Block and my Geek Box were probably the only ones I've ever had problems with. And my Geek Box, I can understand. I talked to one of the vice presidents. We straightened all of the problems out with them. The reason I had problems with them is because they're shipped from England. So I might actually go back to doing my Geek Box at some point in time, just not right now. I'll probably do it after Comic-Con, Emerald City Comic-Con, and Norwest Con is over, which will be late April. So I'll keep you informed on that stuff too. But yeah, no, I like the Nerd Block company. At least I like the boxes that I've got. I've not been disappointed in most of the stuff in those boxes. So I'm going to email them one last time and see what happens. I'm going to send them a copy of this video too. So, I mean, but other than that, I've had terrible customer service with NerdBlock. It takes them forever to respond back. They don't seem to really care about how they ship the stuff. Some of it comes broken, like the November one where the snow globe was broken, and it took them a month and a half to reship it. Mind you, they did offer me a refund, and I said no. I would prefer, because I wanted the snow globe, so I did take that. That is one thing. If they will offer you a refund if they think they were in the wrong, but if they think they're in the right, they usually don't respond back to you. So I mean, I don't know. It would probably save me a lot of money monthly if I did get rid of them, that I could probably spend on some of my other hobbies, since I do other hobbies. Like, I'm huge person of the Renaissance Fair. I collect swords, I collect medieval weapons, medieval trinkets, I collect movie props, G.I. Joes, the 80s G.I. Joes, and the 90s and 2000s. But yeah, no. And I have some of the 60s and 70s G.I. Joes, but they're just smaller. That's just a smaller collection. I collect Batman stuff. I collect Star Trek stuff, Star Wars stuff. I write, so and I am a published author. I have 10 books, 2 out of print, and then 8 in print. So other than that, I'm trying to think what other hobbies I do. I game. I'm a role play. I play role playing games. On Sundays, I have a gaming group. We have a gaming lodge for our gaming organization and everything. So we game there too. We game on Sundays too. Sorry, my mouth is getting dry. I watch movies. I have over 2,000 DVDs. I watch and I read anime or manga. I do anime. But now the rant about nerdblock has turned more into what I do. But as I said, if I did do away with the Nerdblock Corporation, that is $70 that I could put towards one of my other hobbies, or get a couple new subscription boxes, try them out, because I wanted to try. What is it? There is a horror one I did want to try. Okay. Sorry. I have notes all over the place. I'm an organized person until it comes to my notes on life and stuff. Okay. Oh, wait, it might actually be on the note. Yeah, there it is. I wanted to try the Dungeon Crate because my gaming group's been hounding me to actually get a couple of those boxes to see what they're like. And then that other horror one, I can't think of the name now. There was a horror box that looked pretty cool that I think I would have liked. Oh well, I'll remember it. You guys don't need to worry about it. But other than that, yeah, I'm up in the air. I wish Nerdblock had better customer service. I'll leave it up to you guys if you want to subscribe to Nerdblock. I'll put a link down below of my website. You can always check out past unboxing photos, and then there's links to all the different subscription boxes to their websites. And then you could always look back at some of the other videos on here to see unboxings. And if you go to my website, you can link on my published works, and it'll show you you can order any of my books. It will link you right to the website, and you can order my books if you want to. There's a little short synopsis of each of the books to tell you what they're like. So if you want to, you could always support me that way. But with the nerd blocks, I'll probably come back. I'll probably tell you after I get an email back from them, if I get an email back from them, to see what it's like. But other than that, hope you guys have a good day, good weekend, since it's the coming weekend now. But enjoy, and tell your friends about my channel. I will have other stuff up besides unboxings. I have a couple of movie reviews. I have a couple of book reviews. I'll probably do other stuff, and I have some of my G.I. Joe collection videos up. But other than that, subscribe to my channel. I have reached over 500, so there will be a contest coming, as soon as I figure out all the details for it and what the prizes are. I've contacted Loot Crate and Geek Fuel about prizes, so I haven't heard back from them, but I only sent them out yesterday on Friday. So, I mean, hopefully I'll hear back from them on Monday or Tuesday. So, and as soon as I do, I'll put up the rules. I'll do a video about the contest, and guys can enter it. And I'll ship the items, the items of whoever win the items. There will be 3 prizes: a first, second, and third place, I think. And then I'll ship them out for free, which will it'll only take about a week and probably about 3 days, 3 to 4 days. So I mean, but yeah, that'll be on a different video, the contest video. So thank you for watching. If you have any comments, leave them down below, or you can email me. I'll put my my email in down below too. So thanks. Have a good weekend and enjoy.